Hi, I'm Amanda from Usborne Books and More, and I wanted to share some of my favorite bedtime stories with you today. Wanted to jump right in with it with a That's Not My book. These are great for tiny babies all the way up through, I'd say, around 2. My 18-month-old loves these books, and we happen to have That's Not My Owl, which is one of our bedtime stories currently. These are tactile books, and they have a lot of repetition in them. So it says, "That's not my owl. His tummy is too tufty." Oh my goodness, tufty. "That's not my owl. His tail is too rough." And I don't know if you can see, but very heavy on the tactile elements in these books. And on every page there is a mouse. So my little 18-month-old loves to find these, and we've had these books since she was about a year old, and she's been looking for the mouse. She's always been looking for the mouse, so it's a really good way to engage them during their bedtime stories when they're little. We also like Animally, and it's just a really sweet story. "I love you hugely like a whale. I love you shyly like a quail. I love you cleverly like a fox. I love you powerfully like an ox." And these pages are really durable, thick pages. Not to say they can't be ripped, but it would be very difficult. So I feel safe letting my toddler play with this book. And in the end, it shows a multicultural family, which is appreciated for a lot of families that are looking for that element, and it's just a really good element to expose your children to in general. We love B is for Bedtime. It again has those really thick, durable pages, and if you are working on letters, this is the bedtime story for you. A is Awake, How I Feel After Dinner. B for The Book with My Dad, It's a Winner. And this little dog, he shows up on all the pages. He's following her and he's doing funny things with the little girl, and we think that this is a great use of kind of bringing in letters and education while doing bedtime stories and still having a sweet bedtime story at night. We also really like to do nursery rhymes. So nursery rhymes are great for babies up through preschool age or even bigger. The repetition is a really important starter block. Nursery rhymes are a very important literacy starter block for all babies. And this comes with a really cool slipcover case, and it's linen bound, and it's just filled with tons and tons of nursery rhymes. So you can pick and go through them as many as you want at night, which is great. Then we have a Goldilocks and the Three Bears, which is padded and it's a hardcover book, but it's written for kind of 3+, not too much text per page, beautiful illustrations, and we have a bunch of these. We have Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Jack and the Beanstalk, a few different others. So those are really fun. And if you're looking for a combined volume, then we have Classic Stories for Little Children. These are great because if you, like me, really love the classics, you can introduce them to your 3 or 4-year-old. We've got Heidi, Wind in the Willows, Wizard of Oz, Secret Garden, and Railway Children. Again, thick padded cover, and I really like this book. Hi, baby. If you like the classics, then we also have the picture book gift set, which is shown behind me. It is 20 books, 20 individual books. This is one of them. And when you break down the price, they come down to $3.50 a piece. And this is Alice in Wonderland. As you can see, beautiful illustrations. Again, not too many words per page. Sorry, I suddenly have somebody that wants to join me. Hi. Yeah, up. And lastly, I wanted to point out the Usborne Illustrated Children's Bible Stories. This is really for 8+, and I do encourage you. Here, do you want a piece of paper? Can you get your paper? I do encourage you to read bedtime stories to your children as long as they will let you and as long as you can. And these stories, these are what? Right, Lana? Lana, go see Daddy. Go see Daddy. Go on. She has a pen, babe.
Come here.
Trials of a working at home mom. Anyway, there are a lot of words on these pages. It's considered 8+. I would probably happily read it to a 6-year-old as long as you believe that their attention span is there. But this is filled with a ton of New Testament and Old Testament stories, as you can see. So those are just a few of our favorite bedtime stories, and I hope that you enjoy.